Dude, it's your boy Jay Reed, back at it again. Like, comment, subscribe, press that bell button. So we're gonna get into today. We're gonna talk about Coi Leray. Coi Leray dropped her album, debut album, trendsetter. She had a lot of, promotion behind the album, a lot of promo. She had a lot of people talking about the album. It was highly anticipated album, one of the most anticipated albums of the year. A lot of promo. Her PR run for this album was, everywhere. It's like, shit was like global, she was on live with Nicki Minaj, been going at it with fans on Twitter, talking about quitting rap, body shaming her because she's skinny and she likes to twerk. Then she did a Breakfast Club interview, doing interviews around with everybody, Nicki Minaj live. She had a lot of hype around this album. She did a Vlad interview. Well, that was years ago. Did the Vlad interview. That was a couple years ago. But she had promo around this, a lot of PR. She's very big in the internet world, like huge in the internet world. Like followers on the ground. Let's see how many followers she got on the ground, yo. Coi Leray, she got 6 million followers on the gram. 6 mil. She's a twerkaholic. She was on the freshman list too, I believe. Yeah, she was on the freshman list too. Matter of fact, on the freshman list, 6 million followers on there. And let's see how many she got on TikTok. And let's see on TikTok, yo. She has like 9.6 million TikTok followers. 9.6 million followers on TikTok. So she's like, famous. She got an internet buzz. She's famous in these internet streets. But her debut album sells 11 fucking K. 11K. 11K, man. First week sales, that is horrible. With the Benzino shit, with the features on this album, this shit is a fucking dub. This shit right here is like a big L. This is probably one of the biggest L's of this year right here. Terrible L, fam. This is a terrible L. Terrible L right here. Like, she had one of the most biggest disappointments of the year. I did check out the album, by the way. It wasn't all that to me. It's not my cup of tea. I thought it was trash. Thought it was a weak album. I didn't think it was that good. It was bad. Most female artists are bad. They have not much to talk about. Well, most rap music is bad, period. But this was pretty bad. This right here was terrible. She tweeted talking about, I can guarantee my album will be #1, just watch. I'm going to have the biggest album of 2022. Her and Nicki Minaj had a conversation talking about what adversity she had to come through, what kind of stuff she was struggling with, what she had to come through to get over, and all the adversity and all the struggles. Like, Nicki Minaj pretty much had to, like, sure, you ain't been through nothing. You ain't had to come through nothing. Like, and Nicki Minaj was right in a sense, because Nicki Minaj came in an era where you actually had to have talent. You actually had to have bars. You had to know what they was saying. Like, when she got on that Monster song with Ye and Rick Ross and Jay, she had to prove herself. She had to rap. She didn't just, Coi Leray, I can't remember what she said on the freshman list. All I remember was she was rapped a couple bars and she just started twerking. All else failed, she was twerking. Miley Cyrus is the better rapper than goddamn Coi Leray. Oh yeah. Oh fucking yeah. Miley Cyrus is better artist than Coi Leray. She just got a skinny girl that be twerking. I think she's cute. She's pretty. But I think she's better off of being Trippie Redd's goddamn girlfriend and his cum rag and goddamn instead of being a fucking rapper. Because this shit right here ain't cutting it, bro. This shit is horrible, bro. And that's another thing. I feel like she should have dropped the album last year when she had No More Parties and with that song. People was remixing that and Lil Durk hopped on that and Pooh Shiesty with the Big Purr. Yeah, she had the biggest flop. Her album went triple copper. It went aluminum, copper wood. This was horrible. The label invested so much money in this. She has to be in the industry. The industry is pushing this chick, pushing this shit. And it's fucking awful. This has got to be some of the doggone, just awful, just pure shit. And they're pushing her every way. They're finding a way to push her. The label invested a lot of money in this album. Let's get to the features she had. It went for, I mean, the jokes on Twitter is like amazing. They're saying it was certified paper plate. This shit was terrible. This was probably one of the worst albums this year, man. Let's get to the features on here. Let's get to the features on here, fam. Let's get this. She got Nicki Minaj, Young Blue, 5 Year Foreign, Young M.A., G Herbo, her. She got Lil Durk, and she got Polo G, A Boogie, Pooh Shiesty, and of course she got Nicki Minaj with Blick. There's a lot of money she put into this album. A lot of money. A lot has been invested in her. You know, the label. I don't see how she gonna come back from this. Like, how she recoup this. And it goes to show, just because you got an internet buzz doesn't mean you have true fans. Doesn't mean you got legitimate fans. It doesn't mean you got people that genuinely fuck with your music and like your music and they want to go out and buy it and pay tickets to see you. Just because they follow you on the internet doesn't mean they're nosy. They like the way you look. They like your personality. It doesn't mean they fuck with your music. There's so many other artists who drop a song, they got like 5 million followers, and they drop a song, they only get like 10,000 views on their page, or nobody wants to hear the snippet. But they don't care about your music. They just care about, you know, your personal life. They like your personality. They like your vibe. They think, you know, they like your stilo. They like your swag. But they don't want to hear your music. You're social media famous, but you ain't got no music buzz. This shit's terrible, fam. This is bad. That 5 Year Foreign song, Mountains, that sound like, that 5 Year Foreign shit was trash. I didn't care for it. I did not like that record at all. Young M.A. was bad on there. She found like she was trying to take his flow in that shit. Basically, the only song that I thought that was pretty decent on here was Mustard Interlude with A Boogie. Anxiety was cool. Song with Polo G, and that's it. Then she got the interview with Wallow and Gilly on here. Oh, she got a feature with Nav Klingy. Just mediocre album, man. 20 songs, I feel like that's way too many songs. 50 minutes and 32 seconds, that's way too long for her. 20 songs is way too much songs for her. Yeah, that's way too much. That's way too much right there. She had actually one of the worst albums. She was the opposite. One of the worst albums of the year. Just terrible. Just bad. It's just all the way terrible. Just awful. This is just terrible music. Mediocre right here at best. This is below average. I don't know. Do y'all think how she can recover from this? You think she can bounce back? Because fuck, man. Where's Trippie Redd at? Where's something at? Because this ain't it. This ain't it. Like, this ain't it. This is not hitting. Like, that song Blick with Nicki Minaj, that song dropped from the charts. I thought the video was cool, but that song wasn't that good. It was an average song. It was like it wasn't even a bop. It was like more like it was a little catchy. It had a little tune. It just had a tune to it. That was about it. It had a tune. It wasn't nothing like, oh shit. I thought Nicki Minaj did okay. You know, she did typical Nicki, you know. But I definitely think this is the total flop. I'm trying to see let's see who she signed to. I mean, it just looked expensive. And then it took so a while. It just looked expensive right here, man. Who did she sign to? And then being Benzino's daughter, like Benzino, he was signed to Republic Records. They definitely took a huge fall. You know, she was a TikTok sensation. Her song Huddy, that was one of her songs. That was her song that got attraction was Huddy. Definitely Trippie Redd, her relationship with that, and being Benzino's daughter, I just feel like her industry connections with her father and, you know, her relationship with Trippie, that got her where she's at right now. I don't think because of her talent. Because talent-wise, I don't feel like she belongs here. There's a lot of female artists that is way more talented than her and way more far better than her and just make far more better music. Because she just make terrible music. The music she makes is like ABC one. It just, it's just cringeworthy. It's just not hitting. She just doesn't have a legitimate fan base out of all of this. She just have people watching, but they're not watching to see what she drops. So, do y'all think she can bounce back? Do y'all think Republic's gonna drop her? Do you feel like, you know, what do y'all think? Do y'all like the album? Cause I think it was a terrible album, one of the worst albums this year. But what y'all think about it? Did y'all like it or not, Trendsetter? I'm out.